Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the media room here at the Grand Prix of St. Petersburg. We are here on Road to Indy.tv once again for a live interview with the winners of one of our Mazda Road to Indy events, and this is the first round of the Indy Lights program. We want to thank the good folks at Mazda and Cooper Tires for supporting the program, and I've got three drivers who are just really a step away from the Verizon IndyCar Series right now, those who were able to come home on the podium of the opening round of the season. Let's start here with the driver right beside me, Kyle Kaiser. Kyle, you started on the pole position, overcooked it just a little bit going into turn number one, but you were able to gather it back up again, which I think was important, and get yourself a position, work your way forward, and end up getting on the podium. In the end, third, a pretty solid result.
Absolutely. In the long term for a championship, just these podium finishes are what it takes. So, of course, I'd like to be sitting one spot over, but just happy to be up here.
Now, overall, give me the thoughts on your race. Obviously, you settled into position after it happened. We know Zach Veach got a good start and led early. What were your thought processes when you finally settled into the early part of the race?
I feel like just being a veteran, driving in the series last year, driving in the series last year, it kind of taught me to be patient and just let things develop rather than force situations. So it was just, a matter of just relaxing, staying in the moment, and driving the car and see what happened. And obviously, Zach had an issue, and we were just there to capitalize on it. So that's all you can ask.
A long race for you. Tires, everything through the race.
The tires are great. I got to thank Cooper Tires. They always supply a great tire. And, I feel like we've been developing the tires very well throughout the practice weekend. We've been doing a lot of long runs. So I feel like we have a really good race car even for tomorrow when we go another 20 minutes.
Hey, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Let's move down to the far end here for Team Pelfrey. It's Scott Hargrove. Scott, a good run for you. Able to get a great start. You were pressuring actually Zach Veach early. Then that happened where he got checked up. Everybody got checked up. Felix was able to get through. You must feel pretty good still with a podium finish, being back here on the Indy Lights grid.
Being back is great. I couldn't have asked for a better result on my first race out. The Team Pelfrey Gap Guard number 3 car was just on rails, and I think we could have challenged for the win, but when Zach had his issues, there was a bit of contact between us, and my car wasn't quite the same after that, so driving down the straightaway with the wheel sideways. But I think it's really encouraging for tomorrow, and really encouraging for the rest of the year. I know there's a lot of really cool opportunities coming out of this, especially with a few people out back in Canada where I'm from, in Vancouver. An electric car company, Electromechanica, coming on board, as well as apparel company, and we're just really working to put the whole program together so we can do more races and have more results like this.
What were your feelings in the start of that race? Obviously, it got a little bit chaotic at one point coming through turn 2 and 3. Luckily, everybody was able to get through. Give me your view of the start.
Yeah, well, the inside row got a really good start. I think right off the bat, I was already up to third by turn 1. And then just settled in for the long haul. It got a little chaotic in turn 4 and 5. I think Kaiser got pushed out a little bit, and then it was close between us. But thanks for him to give me a little bit of room, and we both managed to keep going. And like he said, it was the whole race distance, so it was smart for him to give a little more room. But yeah, just super happy. This is where I want to be. This is where I belong, and hopefully with a few more results like this, we'll be in IndyCar.
Yeah, congratulations. Well done today.
Thank you.
Pass that mic over to Felix Sorellas here. I don't want to call him Victor like I did the entire time on the podium. I don't know where that came from. Felix, we did this last year at the Milwaukee Mile. It was a big win for you there. But to come in here at the start of the season and to be able to win here today, after what you guys have kind of gone through, you didn't get the red flag, kind of messed things up in qualifying. It didn't play into your hand that way. But the way the race rolled out, you had a good car. You had the aero the way you needed to be. Congratulations on winning. Give me your thoughts on the start first, and then the way the race kind of progressed.
Yeah, we had a good start. Like Scott said, the inside line was a better starting off the line. It got a bit chaotic again in turn 4. I kind of went up on the outside of Scott and kind of touched his wheel into 5. Yeah, that one's down. But yeah, it was a good result. I just tried to do everything right, minimize any mistake, and save the rear tires. That's pretty much what I did. I could push to catch Veach, but my front tires were going away. Cooper tires, the tires last pretty well. It was really hot today. Have developed a good racing setup as well, and I'm just really happy. I'm really happy to get my first win and to start the year like this.
Now, looking forward to tomorrow. Obviously, the way you guys had the setup, I know you didn't have the wicker on the back, a little less downforce than everybody else. Can you make some adjustments to the car now, feeling what you felt running that race? I know that you burned the tires off a little bit at the front. That's not surprising because you really had to hustle the car, I think, through the tighter parts of the racetrack. What can you take away from the race? Can you make major changes, you think, or just small changes?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a street circuit. There's not a lot you can change, to be honest. You have to have a kind of a soft setup, but you know, there are little details that we can fix. Obviously, find what was wrong and improve everything. I know what we can do, and you know, it's just getting together with the engineers and put our heads together and make a better setup for tomorrow and be even quicker.
Congratulations, Felix. Well done today. Great job for all three of our drivers today in the Indy Lights program. We're going to see them back here again tomorrow for round number 2 of the Indy Lights program here at the Grand Prix of St. Petersburg. Those of you watching live here on RoadToIndy.tv, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you back a little later on today. We have a USF 2000 race on track right now.